I wanted to do something extra special after reaching 5 million subscribers on YouTube. But I never expected that one of my patients would end up going into labor up in space. To celebrate reaching a new milestone, I ordered 5 million Orbeez. Let's find out what it takes to send 5 million Orbeez up into space. Each white box has 240,000 Orbeez in it. Times 20 is 4,800,000. This box has 200,000, so you can do the math. So that's 5 million Orbeez. Yeah, we can do math. Wait a minute. Dude, these Orbeez are individually packaged. Wait, are these ones the same? 5 million Orbeez in individual packages.
What if you got another 95 million and filled up this whole backyard with
I think
them?
another YouTuber already did that. Well, this isn't gonna take all day. Each one of these Orbeez represents a subscriber, so make sure they all get in there.
I think I just lost a subscriber.
Save it!
Still working on that box, Steve?
Good job, Steve. Almost there. Our last 2 packets. 5 million Orbeez. Why does this feel so satisfying? This would be like a good indoor sand pit. The only thing that would make today better is if Mr. Kiwi was here. Isn't that true, Mrs. Kiwi?
Won't these be too heavy to go to space?
I think if we send them up to space dry, they can absorb all the moisture from the clouds on the way up and grow bigger and wetter and heavier until their weight makes them drop back down to Earth.
You're gonna make it rain Orbeez?
It's probably illegal. Just then, a pack of hungry pineapples showed up and started eating all of our Orbeez Pac-Man style. Oh no! Those pineapples weren't supposed to eat those dry.
Did he just call those watermelons pineapples?
Watermelon.
Pineapple.
Watermelon.
Pineapple.
Watermelon.
Pineapple. If those Orbeez absorb all these pineapple stomach acid, their stomachs could explode. There's only one thing we can do about that.
We're performing emergency surgery immediately.
Oh, wow.
The Orbeez have absorbed all the stomach acid and are expanding. We gotta get these Orbeez out of here right away.
It just keeps going.
Where are all these Orbeez coming from?
Did they really eat 5 million Orbeez? Why would you leave 5 million Orbeez lying around?
I was trying to do something cool for my subscribers. We're running out of room. We're gonna have to get a bigger pool. Jake, call an ambulance. Let's get these pineapples out front.
What the hell happened here?
You wouldn't believe us if I told you. Let's get him out of here.
Officers are on the scene.
Copy that.
Transport on its way.
Code 3 response. Before you go, Mrs. Banana's baby's in distress.
Have you tried inducing labor?
I can't. She's allergic to Pitocin.
We'll take care of it.
What are we gonna do about Mrs. Banana?
What are we gonna do with 5 million Orbeez in my backyard?
I thought we were sending 5 million Orbeez to space.
According to my calculations, the maximum payload of a 600-gram weather balloon is 4 pounds. If 1 pound is 2,800 Orbeez, that means one 600-gram weather balloon could carry 11,200 Orbeez. So, to take 5 million Orbeez to space, we would need 447 weather balloons. Since launching 500 weather balloons would be an FAA nightmare, instead, why don't we just take a picture with this Polaroid camera that I happen to have and send a picture of us with the Orbeez to space?
I feel like I'm holding the Infinity Stones.
I've also heard that high altitude can induce labor. What if we send Mrs. Banana up to space too so that she can safely give birth?
Can we send a dancing shark up into space too?
So it was settled. We had decided to send Mrs. Banana to space to induce labor, along with 5 Orbeez to represent all 5 million subscribers, and a dancing shark for good measure. Ow. On our way to launch the balloon. We forgot scissors for the zip ties, so I've taken shade under a box. This is my first ever weather balloon launch. I'm so scared to let go. Okay, here we go. Woo! I really hope that all of those GoPros are recording and that we did everything properly. That was a lot more work than I expected.
It looks like the moon.
It's time to check the GPS tracker. You were the nuts and bolts of this entire operation.
Some people would say goat.
Balloon has headed up over the mountains of Utah.
Oh, wow.
So we're on our way to track it down. We're not entirely sure where it's gonna end up, but hopefully we can find it once it lands.
You want me to see? Yeah, I really hope it's not hard to find. I can't.
We've lost cell phone service. The balloon has gone way outside of the territory that we expected it to be in. I don't know if we underfilled or overfilled the balloon. Either way, we're now out in the wilderness. We are like really out here in the middle of nowhere. We pulled over in a city called Tabiona, Utah. Real small town. The tracker should be landing somewhere around here. I'm glad we bought rations.
When it pops, it'll fall just like straight down, right? When we
East?
launched it in the park, it floated away. We saw it could float, but like when something pops, there's nothing to like float it.
The parachute.
Oh no. No. Can you shut my door real quick?
Yeah, why? Hey, what are you doing? Wait. I guess he's had enough. He just stranded me here. He realized he can't go anywhere without a working phone, so he came back. Imagine how lucky we would be if it just floated right down into this field.
Yeah, pretty lucky.
Considering we drove for 3 hours.
If it flew right into this field, I'd be like, you know what? That drive was pretty. I got to hang out. What a good day.
Aww.
But if it
I love
lands in that fucking tree.
We just got confirmation from the GPS that the balloon has begun its descent. That means that the balloon has exploded and the parachute has been released.
Wait, really? Maybe we could get everyone in this town to look with us. Oh my gosh, there it is.
Tyler was just asking me to explain how it works. Inside the Earth's atmosphere, there's all this air, gravity, holding your lungs and every part of your body exactly as they are right now. As you go up higher and higher into the sky, there's less and less pressure that's holding everything and compressing your body into this shape. So if you were to go up this high, your lungs, every air pocket and every liquid would expand until you exploded.
I do see it.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Are you serious?
No.
You get me every time. But it literally should come from that direction.
I'm gonna catch it.
David, we didn't know where you were.
I was in Tabiona.
Your phone was off.
I texted Alexis.
Still looking for the parachute, but I totally forgot that tonight is a buck moon. The camera phone is not doing it justice. That is crazy. It's so low. So we've been driving for hours. We have no cell service. It's not worth our safety or driving the truck on this road and getting it stuck and being stranded out here with no service. We ran up the road a little ways and it only gets worse. We were feeling really bad about not retrieving the bananas, so we did make it through that bumpy road and tried to go further, but now we've hit complete water. So at this point with the water there, we gotta turn around and go home. I feel terrible. There was a lot of GoPros and expensive tracker on that, but none more important than Mrs. Banana. We'll have to come back another day and see if we can retrieve it.